Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. So yeah, in this video I thought I would just do a quick sort of unboxing and give you my thoughts on the latest release from 88 Films, which is of course the Dragons Forever 4K limited edition box set. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll first of all do an unboxing, so I'll show you everything that we get inside this box set. And then after that, I'll give you my thoughts on the movie and my overall thoughts on this release. So I'll talk a little bit about the transfer and the special features. And I'll also do a bit of a comparison with this release because I know some people might already own the previous Blu-ray from 88 Films of this movie. So yeah, I'll do a bit of a comparison to see whether this release may be worth picking up. So yeah, let's just get straight into the unboxing. Right guys, so this is the box set in all its glory, and yeah, as usual we get a J-card with this. That just has all the information about the movie, all the special features. If you want to pause the video and just have a read of that, please feel free to do so. But yeah, I tend to remove these J-cards. I'm not really the biggest fan of them, seem kind of useless to me, but yeah. And then we have the box set, and yeah, that artwork is just glorious. I think the artist, is it Sean Longmore? I think the artist is, and I think he does a lot of artwork for these 88 Films releases, but yeah, that is just stunning artwork. And what I really like about 88 Films is that they always include artwork on the back of the box set as well. I know some other boutique labels, I think Arrow Video might be one, where they tend to neglect the back of their limited edition box sets, but in this case, 88 Films have just gone all out, and yeah, that artwork is just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely love it. And that's the spine. So yeah, I'll show you what we get inside the box now. So first of all, we've got the 4K itself, the Amaray case. As you can see, I've already reversed the artwork. The other side of the artwork is that artwork that I've already shown you on the box set. But yeah, I love this sort of original old school Hong Kong style artwork. Yeah, it's just beautiful. And I'll show you what we get on the inside, so I'll just take these away for a minute. But these are the discs, so that's the artwork on the discs. So we've got the 4K disc here, and we get the Blu-ray. And what I think is great about this release is you're getting the 4K disc and the Blu-ray, and I think everything that you get is on both discs. So both discs are identical, so you get all 3 cuts of the movie, all the special features, and they are on both of these discs, which I think is great because, again, I think certain boutique companies will only, if they do like a limited edition box set, they only tend to, if it's a 4K, they only tend to include the 4K disc. I think Arrow Video, again, is a company that does that, but it is great here that 88 Films have included the Blu-ray, and the discs are identical. Obviously, the only difference is you're getting the 4K UHD of the movies on this disc. But yeah, really great effort. And then on the inside of the case, you also get some postcards. So I'll just remove this and show you the postcards. Really love these. Again, very sort of old school style. A lot of stills from the movie, a lot of like action shots. Yeah, just awesome. Love the sort of the old school style that they've gone with these postcards. But again, what I think is great about these postcards is they are double-sided, so you get additional stills, and again, they're all different, because, you know, a lot of the time when you get postcards with boutique releases, they only tend to be one-sided, and the other side will just have the same image on all of them. But I just love the fact that these postcards are double-sided, and you're getting additional pictures on all of them. It's just fantastic. It's just like a little bit of extra effort, I feel, has gone into this release, just in terms of the artwork on the back, the double-sided postcards. It's just, yeah, it's just a great effort from 88 Films. And next up, we get a poster, and yeah, this is an absolutely gorgeous poster. So this is one side of it. So yeah, of course, this is the newly commissioned artwork. And yeah, that's just stunning. Our living room area, the colour palette of our living room is very, very similar to the colours of this poster. So this very well, it might go. It might be hung up downstairs in our living room. And then on the other side, we get that sort of original artwork, the Hong Kong artwork, and yeah, that's just beautiful. And then lastly, we get a booklet, and again, sort of similar artwork on both sides of the booklet. And this is a fantastic booklet if you're a fan of the movie. What I've noticed about this booklet is it's very extensive in terms of like essays and writing and sort of information about the movie. If you own the previous booklet, on the Blu-ray from 88 Films, you'll find that it doesn't really have that much information. I think it has like one essay, and then the rest of it is just pictures from the movie. Whereas here, yeah, it's very extensive in terms of its information about the movie. I think there's 2 or 3 essays about the production, the cast, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you're a fan of the movie and want to delve more into info about the movie, this is a fantastic booklet. And then I think as you get towards the end, that's when you get more like pictures, stills, behind the scenes photos, all that good stuff, all the sort of the different posters and artwork for the movie, and then like credits here at the end. So yeah, it's a fantastic booklet. Like I say, very extensive with its information, behind the scenes shots. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, that is everything that you get inside this box set of Dragons Forever from 88 Films. So just a bit of info about the movie first. The movie is, of course, Dragons Forever. It's a Hong Kong action movie, and it came out in 1988, and it stars Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung, and Yuen Biao. And it's basically about Jackie Chan's character. He's a lawyer, and he's hired by this chemical plant because they need his help to eliminate their competition with other chemical plants. But along the way, he starts to realize that this plant that has hired him may not be the best, and they may be a bit shady in their dealings. And in the end, he decides to team up with Sammo Hung's character and Yuen Biao's character to take them out and stop them. Anyone who's familiar with these 3 actors will know that back in the 80s, they were dubbed the 3 brothers of Hong Kong cinema, and they made a lot of very successful movies together. As well as this one, they've got Wheels on Meals and Project A. And I think this was actually the last movie that the 3 of them acted in together. And yeah, if you're familiar with the 3 of them when they work together, you know you're in for a good time with any movie you watch with them. And this movie's no exception. It is a hell of a lot of fun. So much great action. The 3 of them just have great chemistry together. They're all fantastic martial artists. So yeah, there's plenty of fight scenes and action and comedy. And yeah, I can't really recommend this movie enough. If you like your action movies or you like Hong Kong action cinema, then yeah, look no further than Dragons Forever. So how does this movie look on 4K? Well, I'm happy to report that I think there is quite an improvement in the picture quality with this release. I ended up going back to the previous Blu-ray release from 88 Films, and I had a look at the picture on that one. And whilst I think the picture is pretty good on this release, I do think it does have kind of a grey, sort of washed out feel to it. Whereas when I put the 4K UHD on, I could straight away notice a difference in quality. This has a much warmer look to it. The colours pop so much more, the reds, the greens, and the blues. It just looks so much more natural. The blacks are deeper. Yeah, I think it's a great improvement in terms of picture quality. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm an expert in 4K restorations. I couldn't really go into any sort of technical specifics, but you know, all I can use is my eyes, and I did notice quite a substantial difference with the picture quality. So yeah, if you're a fan of the movie, I would definitely recommend picking up this release. I did try taking some screenshots to show the comparison between the Blu-ray and the 4K, but unfortunately, my camera didn't really do it justice, so I've opted not to use those comparisons. But for me, this is a definite improvement in terms of picture quality. In terms of the sound quality, you do actually get Dolby Atmos on this release. However, I should point out that you only get Dolby Atmos on the Cantonese soundtracks. So if you're watching the Hong Kong cut or you're watching the Japanese cut and you opt to watch it with the Cantonese, you can watch it with Dolby Atmos. But if you want to watch the English version of the movie, you cannot watch that in Dolby Atmos. You can only watch it in 5.1 or mono, but Dolby Atmos is available on the Cantonese soundtracks. So in terms of special features, you're not really getting a whole lot of new stuff on this if you do already own this previous Blu-ray release. But some of the new features that you do get is you do get a brand new audio commentary, and that is with Frank Jieng and FJ DeSanto, and that is on the Japanese cut of the movie. You also get a couple of brand new interviews, and I think that's with some of the stuntmen involved with the movie. But other than that, you're not really getting anything new. I think the rest of the special features are all just ported over from this previous Blu-ray release. But if this is the first time you're picking this movie up, then you get a whole host of special features. You get 3 cuts of the movie, so you get a Hong Kong cut, a Japanese cut, and an English cut, and there are sort of different scenes depending on what cut of the movie you watch. There's plenty of other interviews and audio commentaries and outtakes, trailers, behind the scenes stuff. There's a whole host of special features on this movie. And like I said earlier, this release does come with quite a hefty booklet, which has a whole host of information about the movie and behind the scenes stuff. And especially in comparison to the previous Blu-ray, the booklet in that is fairly limited in terms of content, but the booklet in this one is much better in terms of content. So there's a whole host of stuff to read if you are a fan of the movie. So on the whole, I think this is a stunning release from 88 Films. I mean, the work that has gone into this is just fantastic. I mean, just on the packaging alone, the artwork is beautiful. The contents that you get on the inside are great. And the movie looks wonderful on 4K. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with it. I just think it's a fantastic effort from 88 Films. And yeah, if you're a fan of the movie, I would definitely recommend picking up this release. So there you go, guys. That is my thoughts on the new 88 Films release of Dragons Forever on 4K. Let me know in the comments below if you've picked this up. What do you think of this movie? What do you think of this release? Yeah, I would love to know your thoughts. But until then, I will leave it there. So thanks for watching, guys, and take care.